Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'll be talking about mostly Harry, and how he will not let that imaginary car chase in New York City go, and also a bit about the Christmas card. You'll have to excuse my narrative today because I've got an ice pack that I keep applying to my jaw because I've had a filling drop out, so I need to have that sorted out. So I'm sort of trying to deal with pain in the meantime. I also don't believe in taking painkillers, so I use everything natural that I can. So, Harry and Meghan were ridiculed and proven to be untruthful about this alleged car chase, and so much pointed to it not being true. And in fact, there was a lot pointing to it being actually impossible to have happened, but Harry won't let this go. He has allegedly asked California Governor Gavin Newsom for a contact with the prosecutor in New York because he wants to take the matter higher if necessary. This is very bizarre because it was totally proven that it would have been impossible to have had a car chase through New York. Omid Scobie had claimed that the pursuit went on for 2 hours and that Harry and Meghan's car went up to 80 miles an hour. And I did do a video on this around that time. And this was in New York City. I've been there and stayed there, and never during that time was it possible, in my opinion, to go anywhere near those speeds on the streets. It's a crawl most of the time. Even the New York mayor, Eric Adams, said that it was hard to believe that there was a lengthy, high-speed car chase. It's interesting that there are others that don't want this to go away as well. There was enough to prevent it from going any further. Even the NYPD top intelligence officer, John Hart, had played the whole incident down, but he has now revised his original statement, which had said that there was no probable cause to arrest any of the photographers involved. He has now done an about turn and has determined that the behaviour in question was reckless. But he said in the original letter that there was not enough evidence for an arrest. The second letter says, and I quote, "Our conclusion upon review with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office is that we have sufficient evidence to arrest 2 individuals for reckless and endangerment as noted. As noted prior, we will continue to adjust our security posture going forward." So, have they found some scapegoats for this alleged incident? And is this just to keep Harry happy? Or to keep the focus on him and Meghan, and to keep the focus off other things? It was said that Harry was very disappointed that it wasn't taken further and that nothing seemed to be moving fast enough regarding the NYPD, and apparently Harry had felt intentionally misled and he was suspicious of a cover-up. Oh, what sort of deluded world is he living in? Another Christmas card, which I said in my last video was, well, it just smacked of AI and Photoshop. Now the Daily Mail is saying, and I quote, "Harry and Meghan's holiday card sparks baseless conspiracy theories." Interesting choice of words from the Daily Mail, who are very careful in what they print nowadays because they would not want to be sued. It even mentions borrowed children to play Archie and Lily. They would not say that unless they were confident enough that it was probably true. They say, and I quote, "Social media conspiracy theorists have seized on Meghan and Harry's Christmas holiday card to spread wild conjecture about the couple, including a ludicrous allegation. They used AI or borrowed children to play Archie and Lilibet," end quote. So much wrong with that picture. The size of Lily's left foot, which looks like she's wearing a specialist built-up shoe. The fact that the dogs don't even look as if they're really there. Harry's beard has disappeared and his hair looks like a smooth toupee. Meghan's shoulders look quite large and her head looks small. Her arms look as though one arm that we see looks way too long to be real. And there have been other times when Meghan's arms have looked too long to be real, and especially the one where she's trying to hang on to Harry. And I did say that it was reminiscent of Elastigirl from the cartoon. A photo of Lily from behind rings a bell. I really feel I've seen it before. Also, the picture of Archie, I'm sure I've seen that before. But it's especially the floral dress. A lot has been said about how she's taking tips from Princess Charlotte, which is absolutely ridiculous. But what do you think? I'm pretty sure I've seen that photo before where it was implying that it was Lily, and I don't know where. I've been looking through Google Images, can't find it anywhere, but it was exactly that same sort of motion of running forwards. And I don't know if it was Lily or Charlotte, but I really feel I've seen it before. Anybody, any ideas? Anybody else feel the same, that they've seen it before? So that was from my older video when the event happened, and here is a statement from somebody whose son was actually involved. And I quote, "My son is NYPD Highway Division. What he saw was paparazzi outside the theatre snapping photos. They changed cars for some reason. There was no chase at all. Along their route, there were some paparazzi snapping photos at the lights. They never went over 30 miles an hour. My son really knows nothing about them and felt that this was a show, a performance. She acts like a big shot and barked complaints at Harry and the black woman with them," which would have been Doria. "My son had no idea who she was. He said her head was down the whole time." And then says there was no record of any incident. So thanks for watching, and I'm going back to put ice on my jaw, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.